email me those. I am in love with the moon, and I have been since my spiritual awakening. But again, it's shining a light on things, certain people, places, and aspects. And the biggest part about this season for me personally is the frustration of, but I knew better. Okay, so but it's not where you're learning hardcore lessons. It's just spirit trying to remind you that you gotta let this thing go. It's not gonna serve you. Okay, so in a sense, I feel like if there's been lots of changes in the collective, I can feel a lot of changes. A lot of changes are being made. Emotions maybe up, down. You're just getting ready to ground yourself for the fall season. See, and I just feel like here was 65 degrees last night. I was leaving work. I said 65 degrees. Guess who there had their bedside heater on? But again, in this energy where that moon has illuminated everything that you needed to know. Okay, so in a very short period of time, it told you who was for you. It told you who was against you. It told you who was going to be there when you needed and who wasn't. But never forget three people: those that helped you through hard times, those that put you through hard times, and those that helped you through hard times. So it's like wrapping up the cycle, 4 more months left of the year. Make it count, make it work, be open for great things. Like businesses are expanding. You're going to turn around and you're going to say, you know what, I'm having a hard time working on this and that platform, right? And you're going to turn around, there you go, viral, there you go, trending. It's just that don't let the enemy get into your mind in this season, because if you do, now, if you let the enemy get in your mind, you'll trick yourself out of your own spot. You'll go back to people and places that don't serve you. But you getting ahead is what you need to do. Now, however that little hump, right? Because you're going down this road of this thing called life and there's a speed bump, it's only to slow you down and not to stop you. Because if the divine was going to stop you, they may put a red light or a stop sign there and say, well, you must stop. Okay, so just know that certain people, places, and things will come to distract you, to slow you down. But your job, your main goal is to continue to get over that hump. Okay, lots of divine feminine masculine energies. And when I say divine, I'm speaking of someone's higher self, not someone that's a really trashy, troubled person. And you're saying that's my divine feminine masculine. No, when I channel divine feminine masculine energy, it's their higher self. Okay, their higher self, what they've always wanted to say, what they meant, what's in their heart, guided by their heart. If you guys want picture readings, don't be afraid to get your readings. Okay, God is not a God of chaos or confusion. So anything that I ever channeled for you in a reading, first of all, if it's negative or bad, it's because you've already thought it on and I'm here to confirm it. Okay, and I don't mean a sense of, oh my God, I'm gonna break my legs. No, in a sense of, you thought this situation or about this particular person or whatever the case may be, and I say, hey, did you know, or were you aware? And that's your confirmation. Never be afraid to get a reading from me. My readings are nothing about chaos. There's nothing about confusion, and they're all to help guide you in areas that you feel like, I don't know, sunshine goddess. Okay, so, and if you're afraid, I can feel it. So if you're afraid, it's like going to the doctor and you have to get a shot, but you're like flinching, and you just have to relax. Because that will be easier for me to, get your energy. So don't be hesitant. And this is your confirmation. If you're worried, if you're scared, if you're fearful, none of my readings are to make you afraid. None of my readings will ever cause confusion. If anything, my reading does, and if you guys got readings, from me, please attest down below. It's only for confirmation. What really feels like happening is you're doing the reading and I'm just confirming exactly what's happening, or the things that's going on in life. Or I may pick up on things that, you're worried about or questioning or not sure. But my main goal doing your readings is to take the things that are troubling your mind, heart, body, and soul, and to help you sort them out. Okay, so and that's what my collective readings are for. So individually, your story might be different from the next person. Thriving in jobs, thriving in financial statuses. It may appeared the before that, you weren't able to make financial needs met. And it was a funny energy surrounding financial gain, because the divine wanted to know, are you going to do the work? Are you going to stay in this job that's not paying you enough because you want to stay there? Because in this season too, and I think this is The divine has a funny way of giving you downloads and changing your life in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye, they could say, well, I think you're done here, it's time to move on, and you have to go with that. So remember, the universe, God, the divine, the most high, they supply with all your wants and needs. Ego says, I'll never have enough, I didn't work enough hours. The divine says, you do your part and we'll do ours. Okay, so God is not a God of